5, 4, 3, 2, 1, start. Not only there was a lack of credible and required evidence placed on record by the respondent in support of claim number 12 as set out in the extracts from the book Law of Building and Engineering Contracts, and the arbitrator also took into consideration such factors which could not and should not be influenced his mind. Stop. Therefore, the award was passed by the arbitrator against the fundamental policy of Indian law, attracting the provisions of section 34, class 2, class B, class 2 of the Act. Stop. I set aside the award given by the arbitrator against claim number 12 and remit the same for reconsideration by the arbitrator and to pass a fresh award in respect of the said claim without being in any manner influenced by such factors and on the basis of the evidence available on record. Stop. Since the award passed by the arbitrator is set aside to the aforesaid extent, the award of interest in claim number 12/13 in respect of the amount of claim number 12 also stands set aside and quashed, and the same are remitted for reconsideration and decision. Stop. Subject to the aforesaid modifications in the award, the remaining part of the awards is upheld. Stop. Stanza. The arbitrator passed a fresh award dated 15th July 2002 bracket second award hereafter bracket close, maintaining the award for loss of profit and interest to the appellant wide first award. Stop. By referring to the communications between the parties, the arbitrator reiterated that the respondent had failed to provide the complete site and drawings within the stipulated contract period, leading to delays. Stop. As per established legal principles, the party responsible for the breach of the contract is liable for reasonably foreseeable losses. Stop. Considering the appellant's status as an established contractor handling substantial projects, the arbitrator inferred that it was reasonable to assume earning of expected profits elsewhere by the appellant. Stop. Employing the doctrine that within a contract gains prevented qualify as loss sustained, the arbitrator observed that the appellant was not required to establish the exact amount of gain or loss with absolute certainty, instead presenting fairly persuasive and the best available evidence under the particular circumstances of the case would suffice. Stop. Stanza. Dissatisfied with the findings of the learned single judge, the appellant preferred an appeal before the division bench of the High Court under section 37 of the Act. Stop. While dismissing the appeal wide the impugned judgment, the division bench was of the view that no evidence was produced on behalf of the appellant to support the plea of loss of profit during the period when the work was prolonged. Findings returned by the arbitrator are therefore contrary to law, more particularly the Contract Act, which governs matters related to loss or profit. Stop having found to infirmity or illegality, the judgment of the learned single judge was confirmed and the appeal was dismissed, being devoid of any merit. Stop over.